I needed something to help me find myself again, and running seemed to be the answer.
Because of being in an unhealthy relationship, there were days I was even scared to go for a walk. But there came one day, I'm like, let me just do it.
Yes, I can actually get through this. Yes, I can actually give my best effort. In that moment, I can use Corey's memory to push me to be the best that I can be.
I was just out on the side-by-side, and I was with my dog, and we were just kind of cruising, and I hit loose gravel and lost control of it, and it rolled over. And gravity took effect when it rolled over, so this arm went out. Next thing I know, I'm in the hospital. I remember looking at my dad, and I just said, "Is it gone?" I needed something to help me find myself again. Running seemed to be the answer, and makes me push myself to limits that I didn't think were possible that I could do, which I've also learned to tie in with losing my arm. I've done like 5Ks and 10Ks, a few of them here and there, but yeah, that was my first. And the support that comes from every individual that's there is just absolutely amazing, and it gives me goosebumps talking about it. Like even when you're the people that are on the side, when you're running down the streets and there's signs and they have music going and they're cheering you on, like it keeps you going, and it's pretty awesome.
Hi, baby! Woo! I love you!
It was a day where I needed a ride to the library. I really wanted to go, and that day I decided I can actually walk and go, and I walked all the way from Savoy to the Champaign Public Library. That was the first time in my life, actually. I felt like, why should I rely on somebody else when I have the legs, or like when I have the body to walk and go? I felt like my life is back into my hands again. That gave me the inspiration to sign up for the 5K for the first time also. Pulling yourself out of the comfort zone, out of the fear, like if we are afraid, I think just taking that first step and not thinking too much gives freedom. It's the first step to the next phase of the life. This is not a one-person event. This is not just for the racers. It is the whole community event, cheering up for each other, very much cheering up for each other.
My family's like far away right now, but the Champaign people, they are the family here for me. This is so much joy.
He was driving home on his motorcycle. He got T-boned by a pickup truck driver. He always wanted to be on the bike as often as he could. after Corey passed away, it just made me realize how it doesn't matter as long as I'm giving my best. You know, that's what running the half marathon was about this year. I've never worked harder for longer in a race than that race. You know, I've never been at that point of a half marathon, 4 miles, and had to basically bargain every single mile, focus on something every single mile to keep the effort up.
It was tough for sure. It was hard. I was feeling it 5K in, really. It's nothing compared to what he went through at the end of his life. So I can fight for the rest of this mile, and then we'll just get to the next mile, and then the next mile. Today's a huge success and another step forward, I think. So I'm happy with it overall.
We've grieved him, and we are going to continue to grieve him, and we're going to continue to feel that loss. But for me personally, how are you going to make meaning out of that? How are you going to do something, anything, that honors his memory and carries forward his legacy? He was that good of a man. He deserves his legacy to be carried on. He deserves his memory and his presence to be felt.